I wanted to try make some kind of tank, but I didn't know what kind of tank I wanted to make. So I decided to just, pick the most random tank ever to exist, and that is, of course, Da Vinci's tank, actually. It's just called that, the Da Vinci tank, and it's probably the weirdest looking tank ever conceptualized. Don't quote me on that. There's probably weirder ones, but in terms of a traditional tank, it does not follow any of the rules. So I'm going to be trying to make that, and we'll see how it goes. Now, first of all, of course, we need to start out with, just a regular circle for the base. And the way I kind of want to build this is have like a servo in the middle, and then like a wall around that spins with all the cannons in it, and then like the seat on top, and have like a mouse servo that I can go around, and that will activate each of the cannons. I'll try to figure out how to do that, but for now, let's just try build the base of it, because I think that's a little bit more important. Okay, so I have this down so far, and I'll show you what I mean by what I said earlier. So as you can see, we have this mouse servo on top of these pistons, so to lower it, just not to collide with the base. And the mouse control will go around and activate each distance sensor, but the distance sensor doesn't activate the gunpowder cannon only. So in order to activate the gunpowder cannon, you need both the OR logic gate from a click and the activation from the distance sensor right here. And when I press click again, it will actually start rotating. So I can kind of show you what I mean right here. I'll start spinning. And as you can see, every time the mouse servo passes, and because I'm clicking, it will activate a cannon. And right now, I actually have to recharge a bit. So as you can see, I'm probably going to make this spinning slower to combat this. Okay, that's probably what I'm going to do. It's been a while, and essentially I just copied each segment, like one over to each side, and here we have what I was talking about. We have this like kind of wall that rotates, and now you can see I made the thing a bit slower, so now we have a little bit more time to recharge. But essentially I can just, face forward, and it will constantly shoot without me having to do anything. All I just have to do is click and look in the direction I want to click. So if I just face over this way, there is a bit of a delay, just to make sure I can like face direction, just so if I do this, oh well, it kind of does that, but there is a delay on the cannons. Now what I have to do is I have to put one of these in this area, and that's going to be pretty hard, because I don't know if because I can't just attach another one of these, because it will collide with here. I'll show you what I mean. If I just paste another one of these, move it here, I can't do the same. Can I do the same? Oh, I can. Oh, but I won't be able to do any of this, and they will definitely glitch inside of each other, and that won't work at all. So I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Maybe I have another one just sitting right here. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Okay, so it's been a hot minute. We're already at 638 complexity, but I've added this, final part, and I've just attached it to the final one of this segment, and I have that for each corner. And as you can see, I'm starting to put more layers on it, because now we have to fill in all of these gaps. Now I don't know if we'll be able to fill out all of the gaps, because just there's so many, and I don't know why it does that. Yeah, see, now it's fixed. That's a bit odd. So this is kind of what we have right now, and I do kind of like it. I don't like how many gaps there are in it. Like, I guess there's a feel for it, because, there's actual gaps in the actual Da Vinci tank. I don't know if I like the gaps in this, but I'll have to grow used to it, because as of right now, I don't think I can fill all of them in without glitching the build, because I just don't think they fit together. I would have to add, yeah, they would glitch together, and this is what the inside looks like. Pretty cool, honestly. The inside looks pretty cool. Uh-oh, that broke off. Oh, look at this. If you were inside of here, controlling the thing, it looked pretty cool. We don't have movement yet. I do have wheels, but we can't move them. They're just still. And here I'll show you what happens when I fire now. It's just continuous fire. No stopping. Yeah, I can't wait until I get this thing to move. Okay, so I'm probably next, I probably just have to add an engine and some turning logic for like some kind of tank steering, and then just paint it up. I'm probably just gonna make it all wood though. Yeah, I'm not the best with skins, but okay, so I've painted it all up and I've added the engines. I've added pretty simple tank steering. So we have our two engines up here, and they're both at, I think, if I check over here, they're both at, yeah, 0.7, and then the turning is at 0.3. So the engines are not that powerful at all. And that's pretty much it, actually. I'm pretty sure the build is done. I think I have a few more things to work on, and I do not have enough complexity to fill all of the holes in the roof, unfortunately. I think it's probably just because of the scale I built it at, which I'm pretty sure it's pretty realistic for the actual scale. So maybe it's to the scale, or a bit smaller, or a bit bigger. I have no clue. Anyways, we can move now. It is definitely hard to tell which direction you're going. Oh, and by the way, one thing I realized, and this is an actual problem with the DaVinci tank, because it rotates, the rotational force makes the tank actually move. So yeah, the tank actually steers when the thing spins on top. So I'm going to have to do something about that. I don't know what though. The only solution I can think of is maybe some kind of logic or another turn system I can create. Or like a system that automatically starts turning to the opposite direction of wherever I'm turning to that I don't want to. Or, you know, I could just use gyros. That's another solution. I don't know if I have enough complexity for more logic, so I'm probably just gonna use gyros. Okay, so we're back, and I did add some gyros just so, you know, it doesn't turn, and it still kinda does. As you can see, it kinda turns right there, but now it stands completely still. I also fixed another issue where sometimes the mouse servo would get stuck on something and then just wouldn't move. And so now that's fixed, it doesn't happen anymore. I just had to turn off verticality checks, and it started working again. And as you can see, the build pretty much works perfectly as intended. I can point my camera to where I want to fire. Again, only unfortunate thing is that it turns, again, purely because the top part rotates, and that creates like I don't know what I call it, a gyroscopic force. That's gonna turn me, and I have a few gyros. I don't know what power I forgot what power they're on. I think I put them to like 4 or 5 each, and I think I have 2 of them. So I could just raise the power if I really wanted to, but I don't think it's that big of an issue. And that's the DaVinci tank. Now we gotta blow some stuff up with it, or else what's the point of even building this? So I think a good first test for the DaVinci tank is to destroy another DaVinci tank. Wouldn't you agree? So we're just going to go forward here, and we're just going to point our mouse to the DaVinci tank. Oh, look at that. Okay, we're going a little bit too far. Let's turn, and yeah, I can turn. Let's turn a bit and go back for round 2. The range on this is really bad, I will have to say. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I might have to raise the cannons a bit. Oh, that's sick. That's actually incredibly cool how it just fell apart. The way it fell apart, like all the wood panels just like fell off. I don't know about you, but that's super cool. Okay, let me get out of it. Let me repair this. We're gonna go for round 2. Flyby? Whoa! Dude, that entire panel came off. Dude, I don't know about you, this looks sick to just blow up. It looks so cool. Because sometimes you can get each individual panel falling off. This time I don't think we were so lucky, but... Let me try again. One more pass by. Oh wait, I'm facing the wrong way. Oh, I have no reverse, I just realized. Yeah, bicycle wheels don't have that good traction. Okay. Dude. Look at this, just one panel is shot off, and like the entire base, but is it still functional? Oh, apparently we can still move, okay. Again, I didn't add a reverse, but we're good. We don't need a reverse. Does it still work? It does. You know what that means? Okay, we gotta go get some revenge. Uh-oh. A little too close for comfort. I can't reverse out of this. That's the DAVINCI tank. It just has so... If I just stand still and just fire, it has so much firepower. Let me destroy one more thing with it. Let me get oh, here it is. Okay. A manual car I made in the last video. Ooch. Okay, here we go. We're gonna shoot that. We're gonna blow it up to pieces. Oh, my beautiful car. Well, ugly car, but my beautiful logic. My logic. There we go. And that's really it. I mean, short episode. It was a short build. It didn't take that long to build, honestly. And, oh, wait, I should publish this to the workshop. I really should. Okay, I'll do that. And I'll leave the link to the build in the description. So if you want to have any fun with it, or if you want to upgrade it at all, you can. That's it, really. I have nothing else to say, so, you know, fade to black.